Hey guys, it's Oberstadt, and in today's video I'm going to be doing two looks with two palettes. This is going to be the start of the Pisces series, so I'm going to be using the Pisces mini Zodiac today and the regular Zodiac palette with the Pisces shades out of here. If you've seen any of the other videos that I've done, whether it was the Capricorn or the Aquarius, you know that I will do two looks with this palette, two looks with the Love Signs palette, and then do a recap with the actual descriptions of the signs, the different colors that they could have used for the palettes and that kind of thing. So if you're interested in seeing the two looks that I come up with using these two palettes, then keep on watching. Now with Pisces, we have this for the mini, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up next to the big one so you can see. We have this shade and this darker, like reddish brown shade. So this is more like a taupey bronze kind of shade, and then we have a very similar brown shade in here, but this is more of a neutral undertone, whereas this one's more red. And then you've got a lot of greens and stuff in here. So I think starting off the look, and I call these by number. So we've got number 1 up here, and then it goes around to shade 8, and then the center shade. That way, if you're trying to follow along, if you have these little palettes and you're looking to recreate looks that I've done with them, then I usually try and go by the number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that kind of thing, because there are no shade names on here at all. So I'm going to start off. This is actually a E22 shade and blend from Farrah. I'm going to go into shade 3. And I'm really glad that these have mirrors in them, and I already have fallout. I did a little bit of concealer, and I've got my Dirty Little Secrets blush on in Kitty Pink. I have the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze on, and the highlight from this on my face. That's all I've got on right now. I did put a little bit of powder on over the concealer under my eye, but hopefully I can just whisk it away with my powder brush. I haven't really been feeling the greatest. I'm going to go ahead and take the other side of it and dip it in there as well, because it's more like a shader brush, and I'm going to go right up underneath my lash line with it as well. Just taking a shower today and blow drying my hair after I got dressed, it was enough to completely wipe me out. I feel completely drained right now. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Trying to get to sleep was a pain. Trying to stay asleep was a pain. I think I'm going to use the matte shade out of here that's a little bit warmer than the one in here. Just a little bit in my crease. I think because I want more of a compact color in the crease, I'm just going to use this brush that I used with the first shade, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit, and I'm going to put it right in my eye socket, where my eye goes back, and I'm going to wiggle it just a little bit, and you can see it. It's definitely, it looks more purple. But I just want that darkness right in that deeper crease area. And then I'm going to touch again and got a little bit of fallout and go right up underneath my lashes again. And just connecting it to the outer edge. So far not so bad. I'm going to grab the Pisces shade on my finger. It's the shimmer shade out of the big palette. I was able to drag it from one side to the other side without picking up any extra. I'm going to go ahead and take whatever's left and put it right up on my brow bone. Now taking one of these little weird fan brushes from BH, I'm going to go into this green shade right here, which is the second shade in. It is a shimmer. I'm just kind of lightly tapping it over the center. I'm going to take it under here as well. And the inner corner. I got some shimmer shadow out here. All right, there's look one. Let me throw some mascara on it and I will do a close-up and then we'll start on the next eye. Okay, now on to look number 2. I'm actually going to take the very first shade here at the top and work this up here in my brow bone area because I want a lighter base down. And then I'm going to go into shade 3 and put it right where my crease is and then drag that in and blend. So this look is a little bit further down than this one. I'm also dragging it under my eye. Now taking the other side of this brush, I'm going to tap into this darker shade here and use this like liner kind of on this eye. Going in about halfway and then coming out to the edge, and then I'm going to drag it like this on the edge of my eye. And then slowly working it up in the crease. Now with my finger, I'm going to grab that fourth shade in, the green, the like lime green. And I'm going to press this on the outer half of my lid. Then I'm going to use the brush just a little bit to blend it up at the crease area. And then I'm going to grab my pinky in this like lavender shade right here. I just pressed it and now I'm going to blend it. Now with that same brush that I used on the other eye, I'm going to grab that lavender shade, put it right up under here. And going into the big Zodiac palette, I just tapped Pisces in on my finger twice, and I'm gonna tap it, and then take that first brush and then blend. And let me throw some mascara on look number 2, and then I will do a close-up of that shade, or that eye. So what do you guys think of the two looks using the Pisces palette and the Pisces color out of the Zodiac palette? Both of these are work appropriate. They're both really quick to do. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades on the one eye, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shades on the other to get both of these looks. And if you weren't like paying attention to my makeup out in public, I don't think that you'd be able to tell, unless you were really close to me, that one eye has green shadow on it and the other one has like a bronzy champagne color. I think it would depend on how close they were, but within a conversational distance they might see it, usually within 4 feet or less. But if somebody was to just glance at you on the way by, I don't think that they would be able to tell that I was wearing 2 different eye looks. So anyways, this is just the beginning of Pisces. I will do 2 looks with the Love Signs palette. Let me grab that real quick. Now the Pisces shade in this one is this like pirate looking color and this like reddish yellowy, it's like a mustard with a hint of red in it, so it's like a reddish mustard shade, which is kind of a disgusting color if you ask me, but those are the colors that are in here. So how those will work with this little palette, you will have to watch the next video in the series to find out, because I'm kind of a little about that shade combo with some of the pretty greens that are in here. I honestly don't know what I would put with it. Maybe this color would go because it has quite a bit of yellow in it, but I don't know, man. Just looking at some of the color combos and stuff that BH picked for the little palettes versus the big palettes has really kind of made me scratch my head. And until I did the research for Capricorn to see what the shades were, or what like the gemstone colors were, or plants and flowers, like the colors for those kinds of things, before I looked into what those were for those palettes, I kind of was scratching my head with those. Like in here, the Love Signs, it's this like turquoise color and this like light sky blue kind of shade, and I was still scratching my head going, why did they pick those colors for Capricorn? I understand now, and the link to the playlist will be in the description box if you want to see the playlist that I made just for Zodiac related makeup looks, and that includes like the swatch videos, the multiple looks one palette, multiple looks multiple palettes, that kind of thing. Anything that's Zodiac related, even if it's just like color themes or color stories, those kinds of things will be in that playlist. I think I've got like 48 videos in there right now. So as I continue with the Zodiac series, then I will add more videos to it as I get them recorded. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below if you would wear either one of these looks to like work, or maybe the doctor, or out to see friends, or whatever. I think they're both beautiful looks, and I'd walk out of the house like this right now if it wasn't raining and stuff outside. So we're still under hurricane weather right now here in Florida. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in another video tomorrow. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. Bye.